£60 million Chelsea spent on him, and that didn't work. His form was so poor at Chelsea, he didn't make the World Cup squad. Does he look like a sort of cold-eyed killer to you in front of goal?
I wouldn't say cold-eyed killer. I'm quite familiar with him from the time at Juventus, and I think he's a sensitive striker. I think he's one of them that if he misses a chance, it gets on top of him, and he gets in his own head. But actually, I think he missed a chance in the opening game against Sweden. He scored against Poland, which shows a sign that he's still putting himself in those positions. You see here, he's a box striker. You know, I think Spain have got to put the ball in the box, as he's good in the air, whereas Spain tend to sort of play around the box a lot. That was a good finish. Obviously, it's looked offside, but he was in a great position to finish it. Again, he's got to finish this. You know, these are the finishes that, you know, make you top of the league, top of the group. I think this is unlucky. A great save from the keeper, but he's in the right positions.
You can't be sensitive, can you? We were talking about Harry Kane last night. You played with Alan Shearer. You can't be sensitive, can you? Because if you do miss, you just have to be able to take it and go again.
No, he's got that vulnerable look about him, almost like he needs a cuddle.
Yeah.
And he looks like when he misses a chance, he's fearing what the media and what the press and what his teammates might say. Looks like he's had some criticism, obviously, playing for the national team. He's not a Diego Costa and he's not a Lewandowski or Kane, these sort of characters that you just think on the pitch, they're steely-eyed. He's just not that. He's very different. I also think the way in which Spain play, he does need crosses into the box, but they don't generally play like that, Spain. You know, they're not a Germany. You know, it'd be brilliant in this Germany team with Kimmich and Goossens wide, but Spain's team play with more intricate football, a little bit more subtle.
Yeah. What do you think when you look at Morata? I mean, you've played with and against some of the very best in terms of strikers.
He reminds me of Fernando Torres, I think, when he come to Chelsea. You know, at Liverpool, he was so effective. He was scoring all types of goals. And Morata seems, you know, very similar. He was in and out of the Chelsea team, and I think he found also, you know, he found it difficult at times. He seems like he needs a real arm around him. And I think with Luis Enrique, I think he's tried to give him that. But again, we keep going back to it. Spain don't play the same, you know, and he thrives on balls in the box. So again, it's how can you adapt to this Spain team, which again, hopefully in the next rounds, you know, when they can make it, that he'll get his opportunities and take them.